All right, y'all, we are going to get started. Thank you so much for joining me this Saturday. Each and every Saturday, I do go live from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, discussing different topics regarding Small Business Saturday. And it's not to sell you guys anything. I'm not trying to push any conference or ebook, etc., etc. It's just really to come together and offer different suggestions, discuss different topics that can help us all that are in business or have a desire to become a small business. All right. Thank you, big boy. I appreciate it. Um, so this morning, good morning, Monica. Before we start on the topic at hand, which is collaboration is essential to success, I want, what was on my heart this morning is to just remind you guys to promote what you love instead of bashing what you hate. Promote what you love instead of bashing what you hate. What is this? Host a live with others. I don't know why that was blinking. Oh, it's asking me if I want to invite somebody else that's live. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so yeah, I just want to remind you guys this morning, first and foremost, promote what you love instead of bashing what you hate. Good morning, grown man. And that's just so important, just in life in general, even past business. If you focus on all the things you don't like, especially as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, that's how your day is going to progress. Like, you can't just focus on all the people you hate, all the things you hate, everything you dislike about your wife or husband, everything you dislike about your friends. Promote what you love, what you enjoy. Share with somebody how they're doing a good job, like I just did with Breakthrough. Like, that's so important in life. One lesson that my old boss taught me a while ago: she never criticizes without complimenting. So whatever she would tell me that I was doing wrong, she always let me know what I was doing right at the exact same time. And I just thought that was so instrumental in good communication, because if you're always telling somebody what you don't like, what you don't like, what you don't like, that's what they're going to get from you, that, a bad spirit, that you don't approve of them, you don't like them, etc., etc. So that's just a little tip that I learned from one of my old bosses. So the way it should be, right? But you know what? Honestly, I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? When I had an issue with somebody, I just told them, hey, I got this issue. And that was it. It was a period on the end of it. I didn't realize how much supportive that was, how much of a better, people will appreciate, excuse me, or accept what you're saying when you go about it that way. I really had no idea. Good morning, Will Rose. I look like Lisa Ray. Okay, thank you. Warp. Let me see. I don't know if we following each other. I just followed you. I like your lippy, girl. Yeah, so I didn't know. So I'm just sharing just in case, other people may not be aware. And also, before we begin, I want to let you guys know, good morning, Chocolate. I want to share that if you are not reaching your goals, more than likely it's because you're not following through. For the most part, if you're not reaching your goals, it's because you are not following through with the plan that you already were supposed to be executing. And what do I mean by that? Let's talk about resistance syndrome. And what that is that's when you don't take control of your own self. You are resisting responsibility and accountability to yourself. And as long as resisting control is your primary motivation, even if it's unconscious, you will remain stuck right where you are, if that's your only purpose. Good morning, lovely lady. If you want to change, you have to follow through with the goals and the plan that you have implemented. If you want to succeed, you have to follow through. Keep the promises that you made to yourself. Hi, good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome in. So if you want to change, follow through. So it could be things like you want to lose weight, you want to start eating better, you want to be a better friend, you want to do better at work, you want to start being on time, you want to clean office, whatever it is. You need to follow through. Nobody else. You cannot put that responsibility. Finally found a live to pop. Hey, Butterfly Speaks. Hi. Thank you. I just followed you. Um, Stop denying your deeper motivation. You say what you say. Just for example, you say you want to eat better, but you still stopping at Burger King 2 and 3 times a week, or Chipotle, whatever it is. You think you need to follow this TikTok trend. You know, you promised yourself you were going to eat better. Thank you so much, lovely lady, for the rose. Yes, Monica, hold yourself accountable. Good morning, Blackwood. It was so refreshing to see you in the live yesterday on Glow's Live, and hear your perspective about that situation. Um, okay, so sorry, I lost where I was at. Okay, and you could be getting satisfaction from negative feedback. So a lot of times, sometimes you have a goal and you know you're not completing your goal, and you embrace the negativity involved with not reaching that goal. Thank you, lovely lady, so much. Thank you guys for the taps too. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. I've been cooking in all week long. Super proud. Oh, went too fast. Super proud of me. Yes, I'm proud of you too. Learning no means they always fight. It's crazy because they are in every day. Yeah, Blackwood. Unfortunately, we do have to combat that. And you did a great job, getting your point across. I appreciated your perspective. Meals. Okay. Yes, it's so important. We can be our worst obstacle, Moonshine. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever your goal is, that's why I keep telling you guys every week to create a plan for the goals. Will you get off track sometimes? Absolutely. But if you create a plan, you're more than likely to follow through with the plan. So you can't just be say something haphazardly. I want to lose weight, and then you don't take the steps that you know is going to take for you to do it. At minimum, I recommend that you cook your own meals, because at least you can control that portion of it. You allow yourself to be successful. Thank you, Moonshine. Absolutely great advice. That is the truth. You are giving yourself permission to be successful. So if you are always eating out, and if you guys notice on my vlog series, that's why I don't have restaurants and bars and brunch and this, because I don't want to get caught up in eating. It's more than enough people doing that type of vlog, where to eat in any particular city. Most of the time when someone says they're traveling, that's all they're recommending. Go here, go eat here, go eat here. And it's eat. So many other things to do. I cook at home for me and my husband. And the things that I'm trying to promote for my blog are fun activities, learning activities, real activities that you can do that are outside of just eating. Will I ever stop at a restaurant and things like that? Maybe, but it's not the primary focus on how you can enjoy yourself in any particular city. Good morning, Mac Works Furniture. Welcome in. Yeah. So resistance is a choice. I gained so much weight when I moved here yes, I'm telling you that when I think I told you guys, but on my first weight loss journey, which I'm on another one, sadly, but on my first weight loss journey, I lost about 85 pounds. And I was telling my husband before we were married, when I look back at my photos, 90% of them, I was sitting in front of some food. I was at brunch. I was going to this restaurant because they invited me to their opening. This person's anniversary, this person's birthday party, and every event, food was the focus. And I noticed, hey, this is where I need to start. I need to stop eating out. Even when we were dating, I was disappointed because he's like, we need to stop eating out. We need to eat, cook our own food. I'm like, I didn't understand there's more way more dates that can be involved other than going out to dinner, going out to breakfast, going out to brunch. I'm like, man, I want to go to the popular restaurants. I want to eat at the 5-star places too. But we have so many memories and events and activities that we have shared together that do not involve eating at all. And I was resistant to that. Speaking about that subject now, I was resistant to that myself. I'm like, I don't want to not go out to this place and that place, but it's just not important, especially when your health is your priority. You're gonna have to remove eating out, not just fast food, but eating out at these restaurants, because you cannot control how much salt you're getting, how much sugar you're getting. And especially when you're getting older. When I say older, I'm talking about 35 and up, ages 35 and older. You need to be able to control that. Even if you're single, every date doesn't have to be where food is the focus. It really doesn't, and you can still have fun. So shift your intentions. Make a new choice that becoming a loving human is more important than whatever is swaying you from your goal. Set small goals that lead you to accomplish your ultimate goal. Absolutely, Moonshine. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Set small goals, and it has to be an actual plan. You need to say, okay, I'm going to cook at least 4 meals out of the week myself. I'm not going to eat out at any restaurant for lunch, breakfast, lunch, or dinner these 4 days out the week. I'm just giving an example. This is not what I'm saying you need to do. Or I'm going to make sure I add 1 cup of green vegetables to my dinner every single day. It has to be small goals that lead up. I'm going to do at least 30 minutes cardio every day. It needs to be an actual plan. Absolutely. It needs to be an actual plan. And you guys have heard me talk about intentions, setting your intentions. That's one thing I do as soon as I wake up in the morning, have some tea or whatever I'm doing, and sit and set my intentions, write my intentions down, and meditate and follow through with my intentions every day. And like I said, sometimes barriers come in your way, and it's not just a straight path, but you can overcome the barriers if you have an actual plan. If it helps, create yourself a vision board. Absolutely. Whatever you think will help you, and don't just make the vision board and stick it behind the couch either. Create the vision board and put it somewhere that you can see the vision board. Put it somewhere where you can see. Welcome in, Briggs. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Thank y'all for the taps. So yeah, create whatever is going to push you to complete your goals. So that is what's holding you back. Most of the time when you cannot reach your goals, it's because you are not following through. It's not the fault of anybody else. You have not followed through on what you promised yourself. You're not following through. Excuse me. And that is the main problem. Hey, Veda, good morning. That's the main problem that I see when people cannot reach their goals, whether it be losing weight, getting a promotion at work, whatever it is, you haven't fulfilled your own promises to yourself, and you've fallen off again. Hey, like I said, if your goal, for example, is to lose weight, you're not going to get there at Burger King, Chipotle, Steak 48, brunch this Saturday. If your friends are offering those type of activities and you know that's not in your plan, then you counter offer with a different suggestion. Hey girl, let's walk around the park instead of going to brunch this Sunday. Or just decline, and then you offer to do something at a different time with that person. So you cannot let others deter you from your own goals. Hey Queen Meeks, you probably just stopping by, but hey girl. So yeah, you cannot let others deter you from your goals, your focus, and your plans. Even if it's your husband or wife, even if it's your friends, you have to stay focused. If you know you're trying to eat healthier, and your husband or wife is bringing McDonald's home every day, you need to have a conversation. Hey, you know what? Even if I can't force you to follow my same goals, but hey, can you eat it there? Can you eat it in the car, not bring it in the house because it's very tempting to me, etc., etc. However you can do that where you stick to your own goals. It's because you can't expect other people to follow your guidelines all the time. It's okay to say no. Absolutely, Monica. Good morning, cool granny. Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, that was just my little foreword, if you will, before we start on the topic. So again, guys, the topic today is why collaboration is essential to your success as an entrepreneur or small business owner. Good morning, welcome in everyone. Happy Saturday. So, collaboration. What is collaboration? Collaboration is when a group of people come together and contribute their expertise for the benefit of a shared objective, project, or mission. Collaboration is when a group of people come together and contribute their expertise for the benefit of a shared object, project, or mission. And for example, collaboration, what does that look like? Good morning, color tealing. Color tealing. The color teal. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but welcome in. So what does collaboration look like? Just one example could be a photographer works with a fashion designer, and that fashion designer works with a model. And that model works with a makeup artist or hairstylist. They're all going to collaborate to get a magazine published or something like that. Just get a photo shoot done. Good morning, foodie. Good morning, friend. So that is what collaboration looks like. The photographer has his expertise, the model, the makeup artist, everyone has a expertise and everyone has a role, and nobody is more important than the next. And they're collaborating for the greatness that the photo shoot is going to look like, or the magazine cover is going to look like. That's one way, one example of collaboration. And no matter what your field is, you can find collaboration with other people. So why is it important? Collaboration builds trust. As you build a team, that is necessary for productivity. As you build a team, collaboration is necessary for productivity. However, let me just say, collaboration does not look like, let me see who can help me. Let me see who can help me. Let me see who can help me. Let me find this group of people to help me. Let me find this person to help me. Let me find this man. No, it looks like mutually being mutually beneficial to each other. That's what it looks like. So if the makeup artist is helping the model, and the model is helping the fashion designer, and the fashion designer is helping the photographer, everyone is benefiting from putting in the work. It's not just me. The photographer cannot focus only on them and post the pictures and not give anybody else credit because he didn't do the work alone. If that makes sense. Teamwork. Absolutely, Mima. So that's necessary. Number one, it helps us problem solve. Collaboration helps us problem solve. The man that knows everything is the man that has the most to learn. And I know you guys have heard that quote before. Collaboration helps us problem solve. Nobody knows everything about everything. It's just an impossible task. So when you reach a roadblock, you can brainstorm. A group of people are able to pool their knowledge, skills, and expertise, then offer potential solutions. Collaboration shouldn't be your last resort, but worked into your business plan. Should not be your last resort. Like, let me go ahead and call Stephanie. I know she knows. It should be worked into your business plan. Good morning, baby. We love your hair. Good morning. Good morning, Lord Knife. It should not be like, oh, dang, well, let me go ahead and call her. No. Collaboration is an effort that you are already instilling in your business plan. Good morning, Kennedy Smith. Number two, collaboration helps people learn from each other. Hearing different perspectives allows you to gain understanding. You get a chance to hear another person's pain points, priorities, even the way they think, which is extremely valuable. That communication is extremely valuable because listening to another person's perspectives that may have already gone through a situation that you're struggling with, and they can be helpful, and vice versa. This person may have already struggled with this pain point of business and can say, oh, okay, well, this is what I did to get me out of that situation. This is what I did to help my business. This is who I reached out to. And it doesn't mean that person even has all the answers, but just listening to that different perspective can at least open your heart and open your mind to something that may work for you. Good morning, Michi. Number 3, great motivation. Collaboration is great motivation. It's easy to get discouraged, especially when you have not created a plan or kept a routine. Good morning, God Is Foundation. When you have not created a plan or a routine, it's going to be easy for you to get discouraged, overwhelmed, frustrated, because you haven't created that routine and you're not following through with it. You're all over the place. Oh, let me do this. I gotta wash the dishes. I gotta do this. I gotta comb my hair. So usually, guys, on Saturdays, that's why I'm not available prior to my live, because I'm going over my notes. I'm making sure I have time to talk about everything. I'm very appreciative of you guys coming on. So I don't want to just freestyle, just keep trying to think of something. Oh, what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to say. I try to be very strategic and have that down. And then rest my mind, focus, so that I'm not involving myself in anybody, trying to put out other fires and anybody else's drama, etc. Get myself prepared spiritually, physically, mentally, comb my hair, put on some lipstick, all those type of things. I'm trying to prepare myself prior to me getting on the live so I can be useful, to everybody that's listening, and not just here just to be talking. Hi, I beat the odds. How are you this morning? Good morning. Happy Saturday. So that's the thing. Create your own routine and do not let anyone deter you from that routine, sway you from the decisions that you've already made, the promises that you've made yourself. Good morning, Brain the Investor. Hey, good morning, Hoover. So that is very important. Very important, because that's what happens. Once you let somebody deter you from your routine, now you're out of whack and you rushing. Oh, dang, I ain't finished doing this. I ain't finished doing that. I don't have my notes together. And then you are failing. Good morning, Gemini. Then you're failing. They going about their business doing what they want to do, and you not able to complete your task that you set for yourself. So that's why it's important to stay focused on your plans and your goals and your routine. Sorry, what was that? Oh, it was great motivation. When you collaborate, you are holding yourself accountable. Good morning, Grind Season. You are holding yourself accountable when you collaborate. So, just for example, I have a friend group of entrepreneurs. We meet once a month. We have a set date. We have a set time. Those who can join. Those who can't, we understand. Hi, Heather. Those who can't, we understand, but we have an agenda. We have speaking points. We stay on task. We update each other. We offer suggestions, and we end the meeting, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, we know we have that set in place to accomplish a task, and we hold each other accountable, and we have all the meeting notes. Hey, Lori, did you do this? This is what you said you were going to do last week, or et cetera, et cetera. Sorry, y'all. Did you accomplish this? So that's how we start the meeting. Okay, these are the goals that I had for last month. I accomplished A, B, and C. I didn't get to D. Skipped over F, whatever it is. And we just update each other and hold ourselves accountable for the goals and plans that we made. Sorry, y'all. Let me do this. Mute. All right. So, yeah. Number 4, saves time. Collaboration saves time. Like I said, you don't want to become a jack of all trades and a master of none. You want to master one thing that is on your goal list and then move on. If you're trying to do 10 different things, at 10% capacity, you're never going to reach your goal. So I'm going to keep saying that. I know you guys have heard me say that before. You can't put out 10 different fires at the same time, because you think you put that one out, but as soon as you go over there, you realize that one is still burning. So that's why it's important to create a goal, complete that goal, then move on. You don't want to be stagnant, but you want to complete a goal. And I just believe how you do one thing is how you do everything. Yes, ma'am, I had to learn. Yes, we all did. It was a learning pain for me too. You don't want to just be all over the place and nothing is written down. You don't have a journal. You don't have a to-do list. Because just say, for example, and I'm trying to dummy it down even for myself so that you understand what I'm saying. When you go to the grocery store and you don't have a list, and I'm including myself, and you don't have a list, for example, you get 60 items, you get home, oh dang, I was supposed to get some onions, oh man, I needed potatoes, because you were not specific. You did not have a plan, you did not have a routine, and then you working double because now you got to go back to the store when you could have took the time to look in your pantry, look in your refrigerator, look in your freezer, and see, okay, what do I need to be getting from the grocery store? And it's the same with business. If you don't have a specific plan, you are planning to fail. Reach for the stars. Yes, me, mom, please do. So it saves time. Trying to do everything can be very time consuming. Collaborating will take some of the workload off of your plate so you can focus on specific tasks. And again, guys, collaboration does not mean let me find 10 people to do the work for me. It means how can I help you and how can you help me? You cannot just expect to take, and you're not giving anything in return. Collaboration is mutually beneficial. Again, collaboration is mutually beneficial. If somebody isn't benefiting from collaborating with you, they are not collaborating at that point. They just helping you. You're not helping them. So think about that when you're working with people and you're trying to meet people, even with networking. The point of networking isn't just, let me find these rich people, let me find these popular people, let me find these people that are here. No. You got it backwards. You're working backwards. How can I help you and how can you help me? That's the point of it all. That's what true collaborating is. And like I said, I have a friend group of entrepreneurs. We've had this group for at least 10 years. We do a call once a month. We don't bombard each other. We hold that meeting and we get things accomplished. And even with my clients, my social media clients that I manage, I only meet with them once a month and do the work. I do what I'm supposed to do, so they don't have to call me every day. They don't have to check on me every day, because they know I'm going to do exactly what I promised them that would be done. It's going to be done. Now, is this some one-off things? Oh, I just thought about this, or just got booked for this speaking engagement. Can you add this, or blah, blah, blah. That happens. But for the most part, they know they can trust me to do exactly what I said I'm going to do. Working together. Absolutely. Number 5, collaboration done the right way will improve your skills, open your heart to learning, because you can't do it alone. There's only so many hours in the day, and collaboration will help you avoid burnout. So again, collaboration done the right way will improve your skills, will improve your skill set on so many different levels, whether it's communication, marketing, price points, how do you price your products, how do you speak to people. That will help you in so many ways. And collaboration always doesn't have to be some set contract. It can be just following up with people. Just like I did with Breakthrough. Hey, Breakthrough, I loved your content this week. You killing it, girl, blah, blah, blah. That's just feedback, just offering feedback to people and things like that. Did she ask me for it? No, but I'm just sharing with her, hey, you are not going unnoticed. I saw you being so powerful this week. I saw your words being so encouraging this week, inspirational this week. That is what collaboration is all about, guys. And it's not because she met me or anything. She has been great since the moment I went on her page. But I'm just saying I took notice because she's been going live. The content that she's been putting out, I'm talking about. I was like, yeah, I was behind the camera like, yes, breakthrough, get it. I really was, for real. It have nothing to do with nothing behind the scenes or anything like that. I was like, yes. Number 6, collaboration can simply make your journey more enjoyable. When you're working on something alone, it can be easy to get bogged down or become overwhelmed. Collaboration can inject some energy and excitement. So, well, no, I'm not going to share that. Okay, just say, for example, I talked to Moonshine offline after my live last week. I was so excited. He shared some things with me. That he could offer some tips he suggested. I was really excited about that. So that's what I'm saying about collaboration can get you better excited about tasks that you already had in place, and somebody else's perspective saying, hey, well, what about this and what about that? I'm like, yes, I was excited to work with him in the future, and his wife. He shared with me, and let me just say this. Y'all know I don't talk about relationships, but I want to give this man his kudos. When I spoke with him, he spoke so highly of his wife. I'm talking about he spoke so highly of his wife. And men, if it's any men in here, this is what we mean when we say about protect black women. It's not about protect me from getting shot or stabbed. It's about guarding our heart, guarding our good name, respecting us even when we're not around. And I'm talking about when I do meet his wife, I was so impressed with that. He's like, first and foremost, my wife is the genius. She knows this, and that. This is what she got to offer. This is what she does. I'm telling y'all, I was like high-fiving him through the phone. And I didn't share that with him, but I want to share that with him out loud. That is so important to us as black women. We want to know that you got our back, that you respecting us, that you support us. That's what I'm trying to say. Support. That support is so key. So I'm just backtrack, but yeah, guys, I'm just really sharing. These are real life events that have been occurring, and I'm telling you, that's why I don't get involved in that gender war stuff, because I already know these great, outstanding black men are out here. That's not my husband. You know, usually they only their husband or their daddy are not the bad black men. No, I'm telling you, I meet great black men. So I just want to applaud him. Let me do this. The Moonshine, I'm telling you, I'm going to send this to your wife, because I'm telling you, I was so impressed. Like, yes, black man. So let me get off that little soapbox, but that was amazing. Effective collaboration is essential. There has to be a common goal that is mutually beneficial. In union, there is strength. In union, there is strength. And you can't worry about what the other person is doing, guys. You cannot worry about what the other person is doing. When you're collaborating, you just have to trust that they are going to do their part. Whatever they promise to you and whatever you promise to do, trust has to be instilled to say, okay, well, Lori says she'll do that. She's going to get it done. Stephanie says she'll do that. She'll get it done. Linda says she'll do that. She'll get it done, until there comes a time when they're dropping the ball or this and that. And then you can just circle back. Hey, is everything okay? I just wanted to circle back with you to see if, I haven't seen you posting your many hands. Yes, yes, I love that, D. Cooper. Many hands make light work. Yes. Yeah, I already followed you. So yeah, that trust has to be instilled. You have to know that this person has your best interest at heart, or just don't collaborate with that person. When you meet, communication is important, but a clear agenda should be outlined. A clear agenda should be outlined. If I say I'm meeting with you, let's know what we're going to talk about. Some talking points and some kind of agenda. Otherwise, it's just wasted time and energy and nothing was accomplished. So just to circle back about the entrepreneur group that I'm in. And I'm not the lead of it, guys. I'm just a part of it. I don't lead this group or anything. And I don't need to be the leader. But when we come to the meeting, you need to have your agenda. Hey, Venus, I appreciate you showing love. When you come to that meeting, and you are not prepared, guess what? They're going to skip over you and go to the next person because you're not prepared. And you don't know what order she's calling your name, but you need to be ready with those talking points. Or she's going to say, okay, Lori, I see you are not, and she's going to call you out. Okay, Lori, I see you are not prepared. We're going to move on. We're going to go ahead and move on to Melanie. And if we have time, we'll circle back to you. That's how direct she is. And you cannot get mad because that has already been explained. Good morning, Butter Love. Thank you for joining, D. Cooper. Your cousin is amazing. I love her. So yeah, you got to be ready and you got to prepare. When you getting in certain circles and you trying to build yourself up, you got to be ready, willing, and able to do those things that you want to accomplish. Because like I said, they own it. They own it. They not wasting 2 seconds of time. She's going to call you out. Hey, you know what? You probably shouldn't have joined this week if you weren't ready. Like that's how direct she is. That young lady is. So yeah, collaborations are only successful when both parties are open and honest with communication, intentions, and end goals. You need to know what your end goal is, how you're going to get there, how can I help you get there, how are you going to help yourself get there? Because if you're finding yourself always missing the mark, usually it's because you are not helping yourself. You're not doing what you said you would do to get there. So you're your only hindrance. It's not the people around you. It's not your job. It's not your wife. It's not your husband. You are in control. You're welcome. She always comes with me with incredible. Thank you, Breakthrough. So one quote that I love is, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And when I say go together, I mean go together. We might not always all get there at the same exact time, but when I get there, I'm going to hold the door open and reach back. I see a lot of lady groups, and they, this little meme that says, you can't sit with us. I don't have that mindset. You got a seat at my table. You are more than welcome to eat my food. Unless you do something to me personally, I don't care where you're at in life. I'm still going to extend a hand and help up, just like it's plenty of people that extend their hand down to me, because I'm not here and think everybody is beneath me. It's people here. I might be here. It's people here. It's people here. So I'm always going to extend my hand. Hopefully I can reach up, and I'm definitely going to reach down to help others. And hopefully you guys can have that same mindset, because we're never going to all be at the same level every single day forever. You know what I mean? I'm traveling. Thank you, Miss Tracy, and please be safe traveling. Have fun wherever you're going, or whatever the occasion is. Enjoy yourself. I love you and support you as well. Thank you. For example, I'm not like I was telling you guys, I'm usually just not readily available at certain times, because I am easily distracted. I'm very easily distracted. I'm the biggest procrastinator ever that has ever lived, I believe. So I think I shared that with you guys before. So that's why I write everything down in my calendar, try to do what I'm supposed to be doing, when I should be doing it, where I should be doing it at, because I am a big procrastinator. I'm going out of town Monday. My flight is 6 a.m. I ain't even packed. I was just talking with someone about that. Like, I don't know why I do that. I just do it. I don't know. I try to do better. With the packing, that's not really a big deal. I know how to pack. I travel a lot, so I know how to pack. But should I have done it by now? Absolutely. What helps me is using my calendar in my phone, even from the alarms to wake up, take my vitamins, when I should be taking my vitamins, timing how much water I have drank, when I should be getting to the gym. I put it, sorry, I'm trying to keep this little ponytail. Yeah, I'm working on the 2 breakthroughs. So just keeping those alarms. If you make it an alarm and not just put it in your phone, that helps me a lot because it's giving me a conscious reminder. Okay, you should be doing this, Lori. Have you did this, Lori? And throughout the day, I check my to-do list. Okay, have I did this? Have I did this? And trust me, when I do not make that to-do list in the morning, so what I do is look at the to-do list I had from yesterday, move over anything I didn't complete to today, and then start from there on what else I think I can accomplish. To become successful, others have to help you achieve that. There is no way around it, Moonshine. I'm about to start setting the alarm. Yeah, I got to. God is the foundation. So we when we come back next week, we're gonna see how we did this week. But yes, I'm telling y'all, I am horrible. My husband reminds me a lot. Did you do this? Did you do that? Don't forget you gotta do this. And I used to get mad, like, yeah, I know. But now I'm like, thank you for reminding me, because I need the reminder. And guys, let me share you something else about Baby We Love Your Hair. And guys, I have really been enjoying talking with some of you offline, outside of the live and things like that. Let me share with you Baby We Love Your Hair. I won't say specifically, but she reached out to me and let me know, hey, I'm working on this. I'm like, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Do I matter? I'm not important. But I just appreciate it so much that she took the time out to say, Lori, this is what I'm working on, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm proud of you. So I want to tell you out loud too, Baby We Love Your Hair. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited to see the results of what you're working on. And yes, you pushing through and killing it. I appreciate it. Just got the. Thank you so much for the gifts, Anna. Let me make sure I'm following you. Yes, I appreciate you stopping by the live. So yeah, where was I at? Okay. So how can you collaborate online? I know many of us might not live in the same city, or you might not just want to meet people in person or whatever. How you can collaborate online. You can make sure that you are grabbing your contacts from your website. For example, you know how it says subscribe or email list. You want to make sure you're grabbing that list from your website. You can collaborate with people that way. Join or book group. I turned off this. I got daily ranking on here. Dang. See, I didn't mean to put that on there. Join or create a Facebook group. And let me just talk about that real quickly. I thought that was a comment that you were reading. Oh no, that's her name. I forgot your name again. I'm so sorry. You got to put underscore your real name so we can remember your real name. So yeah, let me just speak about the Facebook groups. Guys, you don't need to start a Facebook group. What I want you to do is go over there and see if there's a group that is like-minded individuals such as yourself that you can just join. A lot of times we are putting work on ourselves because we think we need to be the leader. We think we need to put our name in highlights. If there's an existing group, join the damn group. Do not create a group because you want to be the leader and you want to be in charge. It's a nonprofit. We help foster. Yes. Breakthrough. That's somebody you can probably connect with. Baby, we love your hair too. And God is Foundation. Like-minded community is important. You don't have Facebook. What can you do? I would suggest you get on Facebook. Don't worry about the number of friends and all that stuff. You don't worry even about posting. Like, I haven't posted on Facebook in probably like a year. I just posted like Happy New Year last week. But one thing that has helped me this week was joining the Facebook groups in Dallas. I joined some Facebook groups. I've been meeting some great ladies. I went out plan to go. They have a lunch monthly. I plan to go to the lunch monthly. They have different events to get to know the ladies, networking and collaboration. Socialites of Dallas, Black Women of Dallas, Black Women over 50 of Dallas. There's so many groups, and I think that will really help me get out, get to know people, introduce my business, introduce the Tea Party to different ladies in Dallas. When COVID happened, people just are not getting out as much. And, you're not walking up to people at the restaurant or at Costco, introducing yourself, meeting people. So I think that will be a valuable use of your time, is getting in these Facebook groups, not the drama groups, not the dating groups. I'm talking about the purpose-filled groups that are on Facebook. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Align with. You can join FB groups that align with whatever yes, whether it's a vegan group. I join vegan groups. I join mostly like Black Women in Dallas groups on Facebook. I've been working on getting out of my bubble and being intentional about relationships. Yes, we have to be, God is. We have to be. And so yeah, the SBA. I keep telling y'all about that every single week. SBA. You can meet a lot of like-minded business people in your area by joining the SBA. It's free. They do have some services that cost, but for the most part, it's free. They have meetup groups. They have a list of businesses you can contact and get to know, whether it's online, whether it's virtual or in person, through the SBA and your local community groups. You can find like your local newspaper. Like, let me show you guys newspaper I've got. So, for example, like when I went to the museum, that African American Museum, I picked up 2 magazines. This is called Dallas Weekly. It's pretty thin. Most people aren't doing print anymore, but this is Dallas Weekly. It's like maybe 8 pages, but it's just talking about different people in the community, interviews, things that's going on. So what does this tell me? This tells me that these people are putting out what's going on in the community. These are probably people you should meet in the community. Maybe get your story or your business shared in the community. Oh, this is the same. This is the same publication, Dallas Weekly, but this one was the last issue of the year, Best of Black Dallas 2022. So what I found in here, they had like a little awards where they had Best Realtor, Best Skincare, Best Soul Food, Best Theater Company. So guys, I'm doing the vlogging. So what I'm going to do is make sure I hit up each one of those businesses. I need some vegan friends. I'm the only one on the block. I'm vegan, God Is Foundation. Nice to meet you. I post, this lipstick. I post different vegan recipes and etc. on my page sometimes. And you can go through my friend list. Y'all, I'm so sorry. This lipstick getting on my nerve. And what you can do, God is go to the TikTok search bar, and you want to put in vegan search for different pages, Black vegan, search for different pages, start using it in your hashtag, and you'll meet different people. Search that hashtag. That's where I found a lot of vegan creators. Every major county in most states have what's called a mayor's night out. Okay, thank you. See y'all, we networking here. Moonshine, he hooks me up with stuff all the time. Mayor's night out. I wasn't even aware of that. I'm going to look that up. Mayor's night out, and let you guys know what I found last week, because I'm going to follow through. I don't know why this lipstick doing this. It's irritating me. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, you are very gracious. Please stay humble. Always, Anna. Always. I'm always going to be. Yes, I just read it, Moonshine. Sorry about that. Never mind. Who was that? Oh, okay. Um, yeah. So we are networking here, guys. If you have tips, please post them in the comments, like just like Moonshine does. He doesn't gatekeep. He offers the information to us. What we do with it is on us. What we do with the information is on us. Anna, thank you. Um, so here's the most important factor to collaborating. Do your part. That's the most important factor to collaborating. Do your part. Do your part. Don't try to micromanage and tell somebody what they should be. Do your part. If your part is being the coming helping with finances, do your part. If your part is the marketing, do your part. Whatever your part is and has been got outlined in the plan, do your part. Um, it's like what they call it, the backseat driver. You know, if you ride, just ride. If I'm driving, I'm a drive, and you have to trust me to get us there safely. Um, you can't continue to make empty promises and expect to flourish. And that's the honest to God truth, guys. You cannot make empty promises to yourself and expect to flourish. Like when I hear ladies say, well, I'm going to just go ahead and get surgery because I've been going to the gym, it ain't working. No, you ain't working. You're not working. It's just not true. Are you going to get a six pack? Maybe not. But you're going to lose weight if you have a clean diet and you're exercising. You're going to lose weight. That's just by default. You lying to us and you lying to yourself saying that. If I know, like for myself, I haven't lost 50 pounds, but since I've been working out the last 3 months, I think, I have lost 13 pounds. Is it a lot? No, but I'm going to keep going with my routine and keep losing the weight until I reach my goal. And when I reach my goal, I'm going to make a new goal. That's what's wrong. When you reach your goal, then you become stagnant and say, okay, well, I ain't got to go to the gym no more. No, you got to still go to the gym. You still got to go to the gym. For real, God is that I hear people saying that and you lying. Oh, I'm not gonna even try to get married because these men out here is terrible. No, you are not willing to do the work that it takes for a flourishing relationship. You got to say that. You got to start telling yourself your priorities are screwed, and that's why your goals are not being accomplished. If I say I'm going to go on live every Saturday at 10 a.m., I need to be live every Saturday at 10 a.m. or I'm failing myself. Also find what's called REIA in your city. People from various businesses attend a network. What does it stand for, if you don't mind sharing? I'm going to look it up, Moonshine. I'm going to do it, but if you don't mind sharing. I know you can't come up, but if you don't mind sharing. REIA. Guys, make sure you know making these notes for Moonshine. He's a valuable person to network with. Very valuable. So many of you are competing. Many of you are competing, even secretly competing with each other. And that's why you failing. Like you secretly competing and you still not winning. That's a little kind of weird. That's a little weird to be doing. You have an envious heart. So even when somebody reaches out, you think they want something. You think they got an ulterior motive. You think they up to something. What I mean is you gotta stop thinking everybody you meet you need to compete with. Just say, for example, I met Breakthrough and I see, oh, okay, thank you. Real estate investment associate. So just say, for example, I met Breakthrough, and like I just told you guys, she been killing it on her lives, with her content. So, envious person in their mind would say, "Ooh, so she been getting 80 likes on her post. I need to do X, Y, and Z so I can get 100." No. Stay on path with your own journey and you will arrive safely. You don't need to compete with other people. What somebody else is doing has absolutely nothing to do with me. If 800 more people came on TikTok at 10 o'clock Central Time and talked about business, it has nothing to do with Lori. has nothing to do with Lori. They are not trying to slight me. They are not against me. They're not trying to punish me. That's what was in their heart to do. Guys, I keep telling you, it's 3 billion active users on YouTube. We are not important as we think we are. It's 3 billion active users every single day on TikTok. It's 11 people in this live. I'm not that important. You know what I mean? And even if I had 100,000 followers, it might still be only 11 people in my live. I cannot focus on what Tom is doing. I cannot focus on how many people are in this live. You also have people there that invest in other people's businesses. So guys, again, you need to follow through that. Find the REIA in your community. So that's what I mean about, that's what I meant about don't compete with other people, Mima. Stop thinking you're only successful if you beat this person at this. I don't think I'm only successful if I get more people in my live than Tom had in his live last week. That does not define my success. And I'm not going to be successful if this person fails at their business. People are not, we are not, I'm not important, guys. I keep saying that. I'm not special. I'm just sharing things that have helped me along my journey. That's it. I'm not special. And you definitely aren't. People are really not that invested in your failure or your success. People are not that invested. It's people scrolling all day long. If they stop by, they stop by. If they don't, they don't. If it's somebody that comes in my life every week and they miss 2 or 3 weeks, I'm not going to take it personal. I don't know what they have going on. I'm not going to say, oh, they don't like me anymore. They're not my friend. No, I'm not that important. I'm not that important to people. So we gotta keep that in mind. Stop thinking that a disagreement or because somebody doesn't think exactly like you do, that it's an attack on you. Because it's not. It's not. It's really not. So you think hoarding ideas will help. That's stopping you. You think, oh no, I ain't finna work with Lori. I'm not finna DM her even though she said I could, because I ain't finna tell her my business idea. She might steal it. If you are fearful and you don't trust people, you're not going to become successful. Because even if I share with you guys everything that I have lined up, nobody can stop me from getting there. Nobody can stop me from getting to where it is I'm trying to go. Because what is for you is already predetermined. It's for you. If you do the work to get yourself there, then you will get there. Let's talk real quickly about being self-serving. I see a lot lately, especially the last 2 or 3 years, because prior to that, I saw entrepreneurs and small businesses really working together for the greater good. And lately, I've seen a lot of people that are very self-serving. Very self-serving. And what do I mean by that? A person that works or acts for their own advantage. They don't move. They don't move unless it's something in it for them. They don't care about anything else unless it's some form of fashion they can benefit from whatever is being said, whatever is being done, and whoever is being met. Just for example, like, when is the last time you reached out to somebody and asked how they were and genuinely waited for a response? Genuinely waited for a response. And that person knows, you know what, she really does care that how I am today. I'll give you one, I'll share one story about something recent that happened with me. My friend Mima, she usually calls in and checks on me. She's a great friend. I need to do better, but she usually calls and checks on me, and we have conversations for hours sometimes. Good morning, Black Eyes, hours. So this one particular day, I just wasn't in good spirit. I really wasn't. I didn't post about it. Wasn't venting about it. I wasn't complaining about it. But she called me. She's like, how you doing? I'm okay. Blah, blah, blah. And she said, She just stopped me in the middle of whatever I was saying. She said, Lori, no, you're not. And guys, I'm talking about, I broke down in tears so bad. And she had no idea I was hurting. I was in pain. Yes, you do, Bricks. She had no idea. And I was like, oh, this blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to tell her what's going on, in my personal life or whatever. And she talked it through with me. And I keep telling her all the time, like, I'm so appreciative of you as a friend, because she heard past what the wall I had put up. She heard past it, like, Lori, nah, I'm not gonna let you tell me you okay, because I don't think you are. So anyway, just that for example, and things like that. Your friends and family appreciate it. Then you most of the time when I look back, a lot of my friends that I'm no longer friends with, every single time, Lori, can you do this right quick? Lori, you got this much money, you got this, can you do this? Can you get my kids? Can you do? And I'm like, what? Can we just talk about what's on TV today? I need to do better too, because I close myself off a lot, and I don't reach out, even when, like I said, when I was hurting, and I know I was just saying I do it to me. Oh yeah, I was just agreeing with you that you're that type of person. So yeah, I close myself off a lot, and even when I'm in pain or I'm struggling with something, I don't reach out. So that's why I'm saying I need to do better myself and say, hey, this is what's going on. I just need a listening ear, that type of thing. Because I don't do that, and I should, because I do have friends that will listen, but I don't. I'll just be like, let me just deal with it. So I'm just really, most of the things I'm saying are things that I need to work on. And I'm just talking it through. If you guys experience that as well, to, do better yourself. So that's what I'm saying. I close myself off a lot of times and say, I don't want to burden anybody. But I know I do have people I could call and they will listen to me. So I just don't. No fault of theirs. I just don't. Don't be so preoccupied with your own interests that you begin disregarding the well-being of others. Selfish people usually have no ethics, no morals, and no standards at all. And that's the truth. If you notice, a lot of selfish people are very lonely, and they're going to live the latter part of their life alone, because everything they do is I, me. And nobody wants to deal with that at all. Nobody. As I've told you guys before, plenty of times, I'm only successful because of me helping and reaching out to others. And I really do believe that. I believe the only reason that I'm successful is because I always lend a helping hand. I always have an open heart, and I reach out to other people, no matter where they are in life. They don't have to be me for me to be their friend, for me to reach out, or anything like that. And I'm very selfless, and I feel like because of that, God has granted me very much success. And am I rich? No. I'm not. But I'm comfortable, and I have the freedom to do that which I want to do, and not feel like I'm dreading to do things in life, because God has blessed me with those accomplishments. Yes, what you put out will come back around. And guys, I don't do it because I'm like, oh, let me give this homeless person $10, so then God gonna give me $100. I don't think like that. But I'm just saying, I'm very selfless, and let me see, how can I help? How can I help myself? How can I help my children? How can I help my husband? How can I help my friends? That's just me. Self-centered people always feel threatened, vulnerable, and insecure with others. For example, if a new employee starts your job and they have the same job title as you, you start worrying, oh, will my coworkers like them better than they like me? If your friend gets a new friend, are you jealous and think that they'll become better friends with them than they are with you? Things like that. Those are traits of a selfish person. They don't want you, if you say you work with somebody. Me too, it does. Which part, Butterland? Oh, yes. Okay, I got you. Uh, so, for example, if you are co-workers with someone, and just say you make about the same money, you have the same title, and that person gets a promotion, and you instantly, instead of being excited and happy for them, you instantly start thinking, oh dang, they ain't gonna be my friend no more because she over there with the managers now. And you think that is going to impact your freedom because you're thinking selfishly. You're not thinking about that person and their accomplishment. You're thinking selfishly. Selfish people have an underlying insecurity to safely love and be loved, and is driven by pain. Don't be boastful, pompous, self-absorbed, or selfish. It's holding you back from success. Being those things is holding you back from success. And the reason I'm talking about being selfish, guys, is because those are the people that refuse to collaborate or network, are selfish people. They refuse to work with other people because they only have themselves on their agenda, on their goal list. It's, nah, I'm going to do it because I don't want nobody to say, I don't want nobody to take credit when I win. No, it's nobody can't get there. I forgot what Moonshine said exactly, but you can't get there alone. Nobody. You cannot get there alone. Every successful business, for the most part, has been with collaborative efforts. Amazon, Google, Facebook, every successful business. And those are just the larger businesses I'm mentioning. But even on a smaller scale, you cannot get there alone. And what sense does it make to say you're responsible for 0 of 0? Like, that's stupid. That's a whack, very whack way of thinking. So some of the traits for being self-serving are no reciprocation. When you don't reciprocate what others pour into you, you're self-serving. If you don't believe rules apply to you, like you hold people to a standard that you don't hold yourself to. You have no boundaries, are very demanding. You have one-sided conversations that are all about you. You lack perspective and disregard other people's feelings. You're inconsiderate or controlling. If those are some of your traits, guys, please work on them because it's holding you back from success. It's honestly holding you back from success. Being a self-serving person, because it's only going to work for so long. It's only going to work for so long whereas somebody will want to work with you. So while people do want to work with you, you should take that into consideration and appreciate it. It's 11:12 now, guys. We have 17 minutes. Those of you that would like to come up and share your business or share a business that you think we should get to know, please do. Thank you, Moonshine, and we will talk later so we can get that date for your wife to come up and speak to us. Hopefully she can. I don't know if her schedule on a Saturday, but even if it's not a Saturday, I would love to either, if she starts a live, I will join you, or if she's willing to come over here. Either way, it doesn't have to be my platform, but I really would like to ask her some questions and help us all. So again, if anybody wants to come up and share their business or just a business you think we should know about, we really should start promoting others' businesses, not just ourselves. And if you found a great product or service in your city or something like that, share it with everybody. Like, that's the biggest piece of being an entrepreneur, small business, is word of mouth. That's the biggest way of growth, is word of mouth. Well, I'll just keep talking since y'all didn't click yet. But guys, another thing I wanted to share with you. I don't know if you guys know Keith Lee over here on TikTok. But Keith Lee, he found his purpose on accident. And I believe now he has about 2 or 3 million followers now. And I'm not spotlighting him only because of the number of followers, but I wanted to just share his story with you guys. If you're not familiar, this young man was a boxer, a professional MMA boxer. 7 million. Dang. Okay, I'm see. So that's how you know, guys. I'm serious. I do not look at numbers. If I enjoy somebody, I enjoy him. So he was a professional MMA boxer. For whatever reason, his boxing career started slowing down. He had a young lady he was interested with at the time, which is now his wife. He didn't have fights for a long time, ran out of money. They were actually homeless for a short period of time. His manager booked, and I might be getting the story wrong, but I'm sharing what I know, what I remember. His manager went on to book him with another fight, which was for $50,000. During that time when COVID was around, the fights were not happening, he came on TikTok and started reviewing local restaurants in his area. Just as a form of release, right? Traction come. He started getting more and more followers. And he has a very unique of reviewing. When you guys get off of here, go look at his page, Keith Lee. So he has a very unique form of reviewing. People even make funny videos, and he enjoys it. He reposts it. Anyway, his wife got pregnant. They got married, or it might be vice versa. 8.9 million followers, and I'm not impressed with his number. Keith Lee, yes, I'm not impressed with his number. I'm impressed with his story. He got on TikTok as a form of release, started reviewing local restaurants. His form of reviews caught on so much that the restaurants that he was reviewing would catapult into success. I'm talking about customers lined up just because Keith Lee gave it a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 or whatever. And his purpose, he said, is to help small businesses succeed. And some of them are like in the like losing thousands of dollars every month. This one business I remember was losing $30,000-$40,000 every single month just being open. And he would help them, and he would suggest things. Oh, I like this, but this, y'all need to work on this. And so I'm telling you, this is a person that is selfless, not self-serving at all. He never charges these people, even though he has 8.9 million followers. He does not charge local businesses. Big brands, he does request money from. But I just wanted to share that story with you guys to let you know being self-serving is not going to help you be successul. You got to think past yourself. You have to think past yourself if you ever want to become successful. So this little 30, 40,000 followers that you got and 100 people come on your live and this is nothing. It's nothing compared to the bigger scheme of life. And this young man, again, he sits in his daughter's baby chair at her table and gives food reviews. He went Hollywood and had some big productions scene at his house and all that. Same little chair. Actually, he broke her chair. He broke it and had to buy a new one. Same little Paw Patrol chair and at her table and gives food reviews. Nothing fancy. Nothing at all. He just got on TikTok as a form of release because he was going through something in life. So when I talk about being selfless and not being selfish, he's a prime example of a person that did that. And that's why I enjoy his videos, because I don't live in Las Vegas and I'm not going to the restaurants that he promotes. But I believe he is an amazing person because he was so selfless and giving back to others. All he wanted to do was wants to do, not past tense. All he wants to do is give back to businesses and hope for their success. And he has been able to accomplish that. He's been on the news. The restaurants praise him and say, "Thank you so much, Keith, for saving my business." Just that one voice, guys. That one voice. He ain't trying to make no media tour and go on NBC Today and this and that and talking about himself. Nope. 8.9 million followers. This young man at him at different restaurants, and guess what? He goes there. He don't like people to recognize him because he likes to get an honest judgment of how the customer service is and stuff like that. But so that's what I'm saying, guys. Don't get discouraged. Don't think because you only getting 30 likes on your post today that it's not possible for you to expand your reach. But you gotta keep being selfish. You gotta be able to look past yourself for you to accomplish that. And that's a fact. That's not my opinion. Now, usually everything I say is my opinion, not the law. But that is a fact. You are not going to see somebody be for real successful without looking past themselves. Now, I do see people on here, and they probably do have 50,000, 25,000, 100,000 followers, and they me. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? But it's short lived. It's very short lived. You are not going to be able to sustain that because people are going to get tired and say, "Okay, well, what you offering us? What are you giving your audience besides you?" So I just thought that was amazing, guys. So that's one person. When I said last week, let's come back and share somebody else's success. That's one person that I do want to share with you guys. I don't even follow him, but his feed still comes on my For You page because I'm just a stickler. I try to go back all those people that get 80,000 followers and they only following 9 people. I unfollow them because you ain't that important. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be mean, but you ain't that important. I don't care how many followers you got. You don't follow me back, I ain't following you. Blah. Yes, that's beautiful. What happened, Breakthrough? Oh, there she go. Good morning,
Yes.
Breakthrough.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I just want to, get on here, enjoy your lives and everything. And that's truly true. We really have to press our way, hold ourselves accountable and keep on showing up. I think it was another lady, her name was the Pink Sauce Lady, and they was bashing her over the summer.
Yes.
And she does really press her way. She got with some companies, and that was in Walmart. So it's like huge
Yep.
congratulations to her because even though they slandered her, they put her down, she kept on going. So it's like
Yes.
in this community, you may have people talk down about you, people not show up for you, but you really have to keep on going because it's a blessing for you. We all have a purpose on
Absolutely.
here, y'all. So that's
Thank you
all I
for
wanted
the
to say,
follow.
y'all.
Absolutely. Yeah, stay up here for a minute. God is you not a fan of Keith, you saying? I didn't get what you're not a fan of. And even if you're not a fan of, I'm just giving just a perspective of a person that being a content creator was not even his goal. It wasn't even his goal. He was just struggling. We had a hard time through life and his purpose came not even on purpose. His purpose wasn't even on purpose, but he
Testimony.
found his purpose. And I'm a fan of his because he has helped so many small businesses for
Mhm.
free. Like I said, he buys the food himself. He don't ask for nothing free. I just love it. I just love it. And speaking of the pink sauce, I was gonna do a video later today. I've seen so much negativity towards that lady.
Mhm.
And I've been trying to comment, but then I said, let me pull myself back and not get caught up in that because I'm telling these people, why are we still full of hatred? Because she made a mistake, true indeed, corrected herself, and then
Mhm.
rebounded from it. Why are we holding her to the fire? Why are we holding this lady to the fire? Like we never made a mistake. Like we never said something wrong. And it's like in I don't trust anybody that gets enjoyment from somebody else's pain. I'm not, I don't I'm staying far away from you. If you find delight in another person's pain, hypnotic, I'm referring to the pink sauce lady. She's now in Walmart, and some people are still bashing her. It's the pink sauce. Okay,
Chef P.
that's what it's called, the pink sauce. It was a sauce she created that is pink because she uses passion fruit in it. And she made a mistake and she wasn't refrigerating the sauce or just going through the right processes to send the sauce in the mail because it had dairy products in it. And she was getting bad reviews and stuff from it. So she had to go back and revise how she packages. Go ahead, breakthrough. I'm sorry.
And her name was Chef P. Sorry.
Chef P, yeah, Pii is her name. And she has a great story too. And she did make a mistake, and she wasn't knowledgeable about her product. But again, she was just making some sauce in her kitchen and didn't know she was gonna go viral, and she had to readjust. Like we got to stop bashing people and embrace people actually want to work through their mistakes. Some people just cowardly back up and don't recover. Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, like we gotta stop. I've seen so many of us bashing that woman. It was sad. Makes sense. Good morning, Mr. St. John. Thank you, Hypnotic. It was like $12.99, girl, at the beauty supply.
Good afternoon,
Can I
ladies.
share a guy in the D? Scroll up on him. Keeping up with him. Okay, let me write it down. Keeping up with him. Keeping up with him. Hey, Mr. St. John, go ahead.
How you doing? Good evening. Afternoon. Uh,
Hello.
that's a simple mistake anybody could have made though. I
Yes.
don't if they bashing her for that. That you know, some people don't know about business, and if it like you said it fell in her lap, like she didn't think it was gonna blow up like that. She made a mistake. They need to let that go.
Exactly. Exactly, Mr. St. John. It's just sad that we'll tear each other apart. You know what I'm saying? It was who was that helped her break through? It was somebody famous that did help her.
Oh,
It
I
might
don't
have
know.
been
I never
Someone
heard
down
of her.
here in Texas. I'm not sure the name. I have to look back at her story.
yeah, that was the only person that actually said, "Hey, let me help you with your journey."
Mhm.
Yep, yep. So yeah, we gotta. That's what I'm saying about collaboration, guys. If you see me, if you
Networking.
love me, and you see me making a mistake, correct me. Don't laugh at me. Don't bash me. Correct me and let me help me fix it. Like we, man, we gotta do better. Just gotta do better.
Yeah,
I love Keith.
I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie.
yeah.
If it's funny, I'm gonna give me a little chuckle, but I will turn around and help though.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that, Mr. St. John. I'll take that. I don't mind a chuckle. Yeah, I can laugh at myself. Like I'm not above correction, so yeah, I can laugh at myself and I can say, "Hey, yeah, I need to work on X, Y, and Z." I really do. I work on myself every single day.
Yeah, I think people don't understand. Getting a little laugh here and there is okay, but when it get to the point where you're making a person feel low, then that's where it becomes disrespectful.
Yeah, and I can imagine how much that hurt her spirit with just most of 90% of the community just bashing her. Like you had people buying the sauce just so they can send it to a laboratory to see what was in it and stuff like that. That was her
Wow.
vision. She ran with it. I'm so proud of her for pressing her way through the pain. I am
Yeah.
too.
She
I
getting them
am
coins
too.
now. If she in Walmart, she getting coins because it's
Yeah.
hard to get a product in Walmart. Very hard.
Yep. Yep. That is not an easy task. But yeah, it'll be in Walmart soon. And then I saw some people disappointed in Mielle or Mayo Organics hair products. They are mad because she sold her company or the majority to P&G. People are mad with her. I don't know why she made the decision, but I ain't finna knock nobody business decisions. Keeping up with
Um,
him, two ends, okay?
Angela Yee is a nationwide celebrity, and she can't even get her products in Walmart. That should tell you something.
Yeah. What products does she have? I know she got the juice stores.
That juice, she's trying to get her juices in
Oh,
Walmart, but she can't. She said it
okay.
takes a lot of pull to do that. She
Okay.
starting with the mom and pop stores around the neighborhoods and stuff.
Okay.
She just got the juices out there in New Orleans in a store called Rouse's, but she said
Okay.
that's about the best she could do. She said it's hard to get
Okay.
in Walmart.
Yeah.
So if the pink sauce lady in Walmart, she knows she done made a major collaboration. She done
Yeah,
got
it's
with the
like
right
once her
people.
story hit the news, like let me help you. Are you for or against Miel going over to P&G? Because the P&G does have a lot of issues and they have a lot of lawsuits pertaining to health issues with their products. So how do you feel about that, Mima? And you Breakthrough, what do you think about Miel? I have a friend that wow, selfless love fragrance. I think I bought that before. I'm gonna look at it. Thank you, Goddess. Selfless love fragrance. Y'all make sure y'all buy one. Buy
That
something
name
from
sounds
there.
familiar.
That do sound
Is it like
familiar. I think I
is it
bought my
like a
daughter some of that.
circle? Is it like a little circle bottle? Goddess. It's like a little short and it's round. That's the power of TikTok. It can be I say you gotta focus on promote what you love instead of bashing what you hate. She did that in 6 months. Connect. Wow. Absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
You notice what I noticed? The people that don't be trying to go viral goes viral, and the people that actually do all kind of weird stuff to go viral purposely never goes viral.
Right.
Never.
And here's the thing, Mr. St. John. This is the advice I give everybody. Even if you go viral, you gotta have a plan because what's next? If you get all those people on your
Thanks.
page, how are you going to keep them on your page? So it has to be
Yup.
some kind of routine, some kind of plan, call of action. Yeah.
Yeah.
My live is skipping.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna get off me, ma. Thank you.
the intention span in 2023 is very very short.
Very, very, very. So you got to always have your next move. But yeah, it's 11:30, guys. I really, for real, I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everybody that joined, whether it was for 5 minutes or the full live. I'm live every single Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I have different topics. If you are wanting to present your own topic or want to be highlighted, your business to be highlighted, DM me so that I can provide you about 30 minutes of the live to spotlight your business. You can field questions from the people in the comments. Again, I don't have a huge following or anything like that. Tomorrow. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. Just DM me and we can pick a date. I'm very open. Just try to stick to that time frame, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Keep pushing past all the negativity and chaos that will come on. I'm almost missed it. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I set my event list so I can invite you guys and then send a reminder. I'm glad that you didn't miss it. Thank you everybody for joining. All the new people, all the people that come in regularly. Even if you're tired of looking at my face, I appreciate you coming in and joining me and listening, even if it's just a listening ear. I want you guys to start coming up more, but if you don't want to, I understand. It took me a long time to have a voice too. So have an amazing day. I love y'all.
All right. Have a blessed day.
All right.